Li Bai was a Chinese poet, as known as the immortal poet, acclaimed from his own time to the present as a brilliant and romantic figure who took traditional poetic forms to new heights. He was the most prominent figure in flourishing of Chinese poetry in Tang dynasty, which is often called the golden age of Chinese poetry. Around 1,000 poems attributed to him are extant. 34 of Li Bai's poems are collected into the anthology of 300 Tang poems. Much of Li Bai's life is reflected on his poetry. The poems are about places he visited, friends whom he saw off on a journey to distant locations, perhaps never meet again. He almost deliberately sabotaged his career when he met the Emperor Xuanzong of Tang and his beloved consort Yang. He was late at the court meeting and claimed to be immortal in wine, therefore entitled to a later privilege. His poem, Invitation to Wine, was the most often referenced in Chinese culture. When hopes are won, or drink your fill in a high delight, and never leaves your wine cup empty in the moonlight. Heaven has made us talents. We are not made in vain. 1,000 gold coins spent, more will turn up again. Disbelieve Li Bai's legend. Who would give up life and career like that? Jesus. Jesus had many chances to escape from the crucifixion. Had he not cured the poor and prostitute, which is forbidden by the Roman and Jewish law? Had he not rode a donkey to enter Jerusalem, which was considered as an act of Messiah? Had he admitted any of his misbehavior in the torturing and crucifying, which Pontius Pilatus kept asking him, he would have been spared. He had focused all the way on his mission on earth to sacrifice himself. Li Bai was the same, who had focused and dedicated his life on poet writing while taking a minimal position in the government. Drunkenness and chivalry are only collateral, just as coffee and working out in the modern days. He also expressed his aspirations in his poem The Hard Road. A time will come to ride the wind and cleaves the waves, setting cloud-white sail and cross the sea which raves. His life was later taken on a legendary aspect that Li droned when he reached from his boat to grasp the reflection of the moon in the river while drunk. It comes from a deep sense of awareness of who you are and why we are here. The foundation of meaning and purpose of life is to bring yourself back to breath. Knowing your purpose simplifies your life and helps you to focus on what's the most important, which is the key to success.